News and Talk 1380, Voice in the Street Unfiltered. Your man Xavier Brandon on the MIC. I'm here with a legend, okay? Let's not talk New York radio. Let's not talk New York DJing. Let's not talk real estate extraordinaire. Let's not talk car show veteran. Let's not talk. We ain't got to talk about it. DJ Envy in the building. What's poppin'?
Yes, sir. Thank you for all that. I mean, legend, I wouldn't say legend. I'm just a kid from Queens, brother.
Yo, a kid from Queens who changed people like me life, okay?
Appreciate
all right?
that.
Yo, I told Envy when I first met him, man, my uncle used to drive from New York in the Bronx to Charlotte, drop off these Envy mixtapes, man, and ain't nobody in Charlotte had them. So I was definitely bumping heavy Envy. So I definitely appreciate his dream come true.
Real, appreciate you, man.
All right, so we're here at Revolt with everything that's going on. What brings you here to the summit? What you talking about? Why is this important to our culture?
I mean, it's, Diddy is the one that brought me here, actually. But, I mean, what they're doing is, they're trying to educate the culture. I mean, it's not just about music and hip-hop. It's about, black dollars and how we spend our black money and taking it to the next level as a group of people. So anytime I could be a part of that, I'm here.
That's dope. Now, I know you're doing a lot of stuff here in the city where you just had the car show and stuff like that. Where did your passion for cars come? Like, why is the car show important to our culture as well?
I mean, like I said earlier, I'm a kid from Queens, so growing up in New York, when I grew up, you would see all the drug dealers drive all the dope cars, the Benzes, the Bentleys, the BMWs, and all those cars. And as a kid, I always wanted them. Could never afford them. And then when I started doing music and started making money, I started buying the cars that I like. And I just wanted to change the narrative. Like, if you look at the international car show that comes to every market every year, and that's cool. But that ain't for us. And when I mean that ain't for us, I mean they got Toyota Tercels.
Yeah.
And there's no problem with a Toyota Tercel. My first car was a 1986 Honda Accord, but it's not like we would do it.
Yeah.
My Honda Accord, I put 15s on it. I had a system on it. I had PIA lights. And that's what I want to display at my car show. It's cool. You can have a Toyota Tercel, but I want to see it the way we would do it.
Yeah.
I want to see the Caprice the way we would do it. I want to see the Hondas the way we would do it, and not just a stock car. I mean, we didn't grow up like that.
Yeah.
That's not our culture. So to create that vibe for our culture where people can bring their Hondas, their Toyotas, their Mercedes, their BMWs, their Bentleys, their Lambos, their Ferraris, or their Honda, Caravans. It's not a matter about the car, it's what we do to the car. We make it cool. You know what I mean? Like I said, I remember saving up all summer long just to buy rims for my Honda Accord. And I thought I was the flyest dude in the world. It was what it was. But there's kids out there that feel that way. And you know what? I want to display those cars. I want to see those cars. So that's what we're doing. And I think people understand and they get it. And people are coming out, they're supporting. And the car shows have been amazing. I enjoy it. I'm a car guy, so I love it. So, and I own everything from, Ferraris and Lambos to, a 1988 BMW.
Right.
So it's, I'm a car guy. I love it.
Cool. I got two more questions for you, Envy. Let's talk real estate. Now, I know you're in the real estate game. What made you get into it? Why is it so important for us as a people to start looking at how we can invest in properties to gain wealth, generational wealth?
Well, in music, in this industry, I mean, we don't have a retirement plan. If you look at your favorite rapper, they don't have a retirement where they put money to the side for their 401k. We don't have that. So we have to create it. And most rappers don't create it because most rappers and DJs and people in this lifestyle, they don't know when their last hit's going to happen. You put up a hit and, you're making $2-3 million a year, and then all of a sudden it stops. Touring stops. So it's like to create something where no matter what, we're good, and that's the same thing with DJing and radio. I could lose my job tomorrow, and if I didn't make sure I had a retirement, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
And for me, real estate is my retirement. Real estate is something that I can purchase, I can have, and no matter what, I have tenants, I can flip, I can do this, I can do that, and I have that money until I die. You know what I mean? I got buildings that, every month between the 1st and the 5th, I get a check. When I die, my kids will get that check. When they die, their kids will get that check. When they die, their kids will get that check. And that's what we're trying to create. And like I said, it's something I don't have to be a part of. I don't have to be there. I don't have to collect the rent. I don't have to fix a toilet. I don't have to do that. You pay people to do it, and it's a business. And and that's what I enjoy. So that is creating that for me. And what I want to do is make sure our people know how to do it, and not get got. Not go to seminars that's charging $5,000. Just try to charge, just try to teach people on the way where they understand and bring everybody to them.
Yeah. All right. So you go, of course, like I said, legendary DJ. You're in the Radio Hall of Fame. Congratulations on that. Let's talk New York hip hop. Okay, just for a minute. Mixtapes were heavy, of course, 2000s and stuff like that. The mixtape game has been crazy. kind of like on a slump. You know, in New York hip hop, we are used to being number one in the Mecca, but clearly Atlanta has taken the throne, and a lot of it is like reflective in the music, right? How do you feel about the state of New York hip hop right now? What do we need? Are we in a good vibe? Like, you know, I know Brooklyn drill is going crazy right now. You know, should we stop looking to how it was in the past with the samples and the soul music and the beat and the boom bap, or do we need to find our essence again, from your perspective?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything. I think New York is good right now from where New York is. I mean, you think about it, you got Bobby Shmurda back, you got French Montana, you got Cardi B. I mean, you got a lot of artists that's still prevalent in New York City. You got Fabio, you got Dream Doll that's coming up. I mean, there's a lot of people that's out there. You got Nas still putting up classic albums. So you still have a bunch of artists that's out and about that's still going. You got Boss, you got so many different people. So when it comes to New York hip hop, I'm cool with New York hip hop, but you know, everybody talks about, well, this person is from Atlanta, this one is from that. You got to understand now, the world is in a place where everybody moves everywhere.
Yeah.
New York was so messed up. A lot of people, like, I probably know more people in Atlanta than I do New York. But they were from New York. Yeah. They moved from New York, went to Atlanta, because in Atlanta you can buy a house. You know, these are people that lived in the PJs and the projects in a small apartment that was able to buy, at the time, something that was major in Atlanta. So you got a lot of people moving to Atlanta. So I would say, to me, Atlanta has a lot of people from Atlanta, but Atlanta is also like a military town for me.
Yeah.
Somebody who went to school in Hampton, Virginia, there were so many people from so many different places.
Of course.
And that's what Atlanta is to me. I mean, you have a lot of people that's from Atlanta, but then you got people from Houston, you got people from New Orleans, you got people from New York, New Jersey. So I just love music. I'm not on New York needs this sound. I just love good music. Yeah. You know what I mean? You listen to Kendrick. Kendrick makes boom bap music sometimes. You know what I mean? Cole makes boom bap music. So it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. DJ Envy here, Revolt, ATL, Summit 21. I am Xavier Brandon, Voice in the Street Unfiltered, News and Talk 1380, WAOK. Chill.